Ladies and gentlemen, I am Yusril, the Gamer's World of Tanks. Yes, World of Tanks, it's Metal Borks time. They haven't taken away my Metal Borkses just yet, and the point of this video is to kick off a series where hopefully nobody will have a justification for taking away my Metal Borkses, because after months, years in fact, of an intermittent love-hate, leave-come-back relationship with this game, I've decided that I am actually going to try to get good at it. This may or may not be a completely doomed endeavour. You can see my setup here. I've got a box tank, a TOG by way of premiums, the others were all gifts by the way, and a few other low-tier German line tanks, so yeah, bit of a tomato. Service record, very tomato, honestly. 188 average damage per battle. I mean, youch. 1400 battles, not quite evens between victories and defeat. Bear in mind the battle total here. I mean, I could easily swing that over 50% with a few good battles. That's not actually anything to be proud of, though, now I think about it. And the idea for this video is to record a starting point for my gameplay, so you guys have something to look at, laugh at, cringe at, and hopefully provide some constructive criticism on, because Lord knows I need it. The idea is that I'm just going to go through a few of my tanks, go through my theoreticals, take it into a game, probably get exploded in a couple of seconds, and then try something else, and, well, we'll see how long it lasts before people give up, go away, and just cringe, or start throwing tomatoes at the tomato, who knows. Anyhow, the Luchs, fully upgraded, got the 30mm auto cannon. I did try the 50mm manual loader, but finding that the 30 works best purely because you can pop around a corner, unload all 10 shells into a target, and then pop back again. Hopefully it's dead if you're top tier. If you're under tiered and you've got a flank, well, better hope the enemy isn't looking your way when you pop around the corner. Crew, sadly, is not quite 100%. That's something else that's annoying the living daylights out of me in the scheme of things. I mean, compared to World of Warships Captain promotion, this often feels opaque, to say the least. It also feels a lot slower. And as far as setup goes, well, gone through the modules, ventilation class 1 just to give the crew a bit of an edge. I'm tempted to swap that out for the coated optics, just for a better view range, but there are two problems with that. One, the crew isn't 100%, and two, I'm broke, which is another slight problem, but hey, I can generate another 130,000 credits, I just have to explode a few times. Binocular telescope and camo are for sitting still, kemping bush, and spotting the enemy. Full load of AP because frankly I'm too cheap to load the APCR, and frankly I don't think it really benefits when you consider the armour you get at tiers 3 and 4. 95mm, that 20mm difference, 15mm difference in fact, penetration really doesn't make much of a difference, and the high explosive is just garbage. It's 30mm. You really need, as far as I can tell, 100mm plus before HE guns start doing serious damage. Or a very soft target, and a 75mm gun. And consumables, again, I'm cheap. I've actually got some large consumables stashed up. As far as I'm aware, these do not get consumed unless you use them, which is a change from World of Warships, which just automatically consumes everything whenever you use it. So I could upgrade and pull off the depot, but honestly, again, cheap, and also broke. As for the rest, well, the principal thing that's at the back of my head is camo. I don't know if you guys can clarify me on this. I've got 30 battles left on this 75,000 credit camo, 3% concealment, same as the other options. But if you go for a custom camo, well, for one thing it costs doubloons, and for another it appears as though it only applies to a single biome. So I'm honestly not sure if that's the case, or if it will change the camo to match a biome, because having a single camo that is random as to whether or not it provides any use to you in the game does not seem optimal, to say the least, given that you've got no control over your map. And of course there's a small matter of directives, which honestly I am not going to blow just yet. So, I'm assuming these are for high tier and serious games, so not going full serious just yet, although I could go for concealment. Get the natural cover skill. Additional 10% concealment. Crew members who have the concealment perk have it trained to 100%. Huh. Okay, that would be interesting. Or could go for smooth ride, or the others. Ooh, excellent. Although you do have to cough up for these, and again, trying to get hold of bonds is tricky when you're not a high tier player. So again, those are nice, but they're too cool to use at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. Then again, maybe I should just bite the bullet and get on with it. Anyhow, theoretical light tank, Panzer II Luchs. As I understand it, my job in this thing is to run around the battlefield, spot targets for everyone, either by poking over ridge lines and then running away, or just finding a convenient bush and kimping it until the enemy come within range and can see me, at which point I run away again. The autocannon is rather like the guns on a Japanese destroyer. It's for putting down wounded targets or unsuspecting low health targets that you can flank, or for emergency self-defense while running away. In other words, if you pull the trigger, something has probably gone either very, very wrong or very, very right. So here we are. Map is fairly open. I do not want to be in the centre of the map because that is where the fire gets swapped around. It's also quite flat. So if I try and get up to this bush or rock formation here, that should give me reasonable line of sight forwards. Now this yellow circle I believe is radio distance, the white circle is draw distance, and the green circle is how far I can spot, and my camo modifies how far I can be within someone else's green circle before they spot me, and that's actually the opposite way to how it works in World of Warships, which is taking some getting used to. Particularly because in World of Warships you also have a detection warning. Basically, if you are spotted, the computer tells you. You are not left to whoop, and if I saw him, he saw me. Get to cover, get to cover, get to cover. Yeah, they saw me. They definitely saw me. Rock! Hello, Rock! Hello, nice, friendly, safe Rock. Right, okay. Panzer II has unspotted, but unfortunately that does imply that everyone else... Well, you know what they say about injured targets? Yeah. There we go. Pop out, finish one off, and then that Panzer I has almost certainly realised that my magazine is empty. 8 seconds on the reload. 7, 6, 5. Ow! Ow, 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 I've been flanked. Right, where did that come from? This is something else. In World of Warships... In World of Warships, pulling the trigger blows your cover. You are instantly revealed if you are within line of sight and range of you. If there's an enemy within line of sight and range of your guns, you are instantly revealed. I'm not used to having stealth fire happen, and having it still be a thing in World Tanks is a rather nasty surprise, and I'm crawling away with a busted engine. This is not fun at all. Alright, pull over, find a bush. Nothing shot at me for the moment, so I think I am safe to just duck in here, camo up, and wait. Which does rather mean I'm completely useless until that T-29 sticks its head out again. Okay, wait for the cooldown. 9 health, dear God. That's the other thing about World of Warships. Tanks are a lot less durable than warships, so unsurprisingly, if you take a hit in World of Warships, you can often get away with it. In World of Tanks, not so much. Okay, T-29. STVZ-39, they'll see me if I pull the trigger. I could take this guy probably in one burst, but... just keep spotting, just keep spotting. Wait for it. Okay, they didn't get close enough to see me. He's dead. The STV's gone. There's a medium type 3 that's pushed. Never mind, it's dead as well. Okay, fix the engine. Right. Panzer I C, Marder. they're going to push up and try and swing around the flanks, so I do not want to be here when they come over this ridge line, which means I need to get forwards, oddly enough. Swing around the corner. See if I can catch these guys on from behind. And you may insert any surprise butt sex jokes here. The Matilda and the Stug can probably handle the... Oh, hello, Bison. Did he see me? Yes, he saw me. Wait for him to clear the ridgeline. Wait for it. Got him. Thankfully, he decided to play Tank Destroyer. Okay, one light tank, 2 light tanks, 1 artillery piece. Let's see. Down to the Panzer 1C and... Okay, there's the Vesper. Alright. Stabilise the gun aim. Kill him. There we go. Probably hung there a little too long, actually. I'm very lucky that he didn't have an escort, or I would have been dead. As it is, I now need to play peekaboo with this Panzer 1C while the Matilda catches up. And that could take a while. Come on, half a second on the reload. Problem is, he only needs to hit me once. And we're playing Ring Around the Rosie. Except, he's quicker than I am. I should have backed off and waited for him to come around the corner, got the frontal armor round, and just blammed him as he came round the corner. So that was an obvious mistake that even I can call there. And the problem now is that he can essentially use his speed, take out the Sav M43, the Matilda, and the Stug as he comes up. Mind you, I think he's only got a 7.6mm machine gun on that thing, but if he can get around the flank of a Sav... There it is, the Sav's backing up, but, well, it's a tank destroyer. One good shot. That was not a good shot, and, yeah, thought he could do that. So, he's now running away. Really, as long as the Stug and the Matilda stay with each other, or just go for the cap, they can probably pull him down. Stug's got the... I think that's the 105mm howitzer. I never actually thought that made its way onto the Stug in real life. I thought they used the short 75 L24? Actually, was it an L12? I'm not sure. Anyhow, it was not that gun. It didn't have a muzzle brake. No targets, however. Ah, there it is. Wow, he's quick. And... why? Oh... And he's just eaten the artillery. And the T-29. Oh no, the ally destroyed the T-29, which is unfortunate because he might have been a team-killing git. Bouncy tank. But at least he was... wow. Is that thing faster than the shells? Don't think so. But at least he was providing spotting on the Panzer 1. Anyhow, Stug is trying to get a shot on the Panzer 1. Panzer 1's gonna break detection, loop back, come round the flank, and try to blam the Stug, but provided the Matilda can get up here to back him up, they can maybe make this work, but they have to stick together. And even a newbie like me can recognise that. Panzer 1 can just... No. God damn it. And mind you, I'm saying stick together, and what did I do but go herring off after the artillery? So that's a little bit of hypocrisy from me, to say the least. Okay, the Stug's gone chasing. Well, he ain't going to be there anymore. He's probably on the other side of the map by now. Yep, there he is, right through the middle. And he's flipped! Oh, no. Barrel roll by the Panzer 1. That was... yeah, that was some... Has he got a Japanese schoolgirl driving? Mind you, he's not going to dodge bullet forever. Come on, he's going to make the turn just for a second. Boom, yeah. Only needed one. So, got away with that one. So, that's one game. Let's do another. And, oh, second class. Oh, medals! Medals. Right, patrol duty. I got Help team damage 6 enemy vehicles by spotting. Yay, I got a bond. Got the scout, detect at least 9 enemy vehicles. Ooh, more bonds. And Pascucci's medal. Drive a tank and tank destroy and destroy 2 enemy SPGs in 1 battle. Named for 2nd Lieutenant Luigi Abi Pascucci, who sacrificed his life in a reckless frontal attack. That sounds depressingly familiar. Right, let's go again. Give you guys some more material to chew on. Okay, so I will learn from my mistakes this time. I will not do what I normally do in a great many World of Warships games as well and overextend when I'm in a lighter, faster ship. I will remain comfortably in front of my fire support. I will remain where my fire support can actually support me. That sounds like an excellent plan, and it's an urban map and I'm top tier again. Oh great, they've got a char de bataille. I think I can get through that thing's flanks at close range, but I can forget trying to get through the front. Now, of course, urban maps are interesting because what you have is lots and lots of long corridors and no... Let me rephrase that. You've got an interesting mix of long sight lines and short sight lines, which means that what I should probably do to start with is just push up, knock down this wall in front of me, grab these bushes here, and that should be sight lines down the road with an option to leg it off into the terrain and the buildings if things get awkward. So, through the wall, push in, and Kimp Bush. And hope Bush is sufficient to camp. Also position for a quick getaway and angle the armour up. There we go. First victim of the day is a medium 3 that was also setting up, and he's trying to back away. Never mind, he's dead. And there's the B1. That's why I didn't pull the trigger. Froggy would not be very happy with me if I did. Oh, actually no, that's a lie. Froggy would be exceptionally happy with me if I did, because Froggy would murder me. Locust is trying to push around to the artillery. Our char de bataille is chasing him, but I don't really want to go herring off like that. Not when he's almost certainly got tank destroyer backup. So back through this wall, around the corner, and while I can't necessarily go herring off after the enemy, I can certainly... Oh wait, I've just trapped myself into a corridor, haven't I? Fine, drive like there's a Japanese schoolgirl at the controls. And, oh crap, Panzer B. Come on, keep dodging, just keep dodging, just keep dodging. Ow. Ow. That's right, just... Ow. Keep dodging. Give him something else to have to deal with. That wasn't just the B1, was it? Yike. Ouch. How? Oh, phew. Well, at least that distracted him. Let's fix the tracks and get moving. Ahead full. Now, can I catch some of these things in the flank? Yes, unfortunately. Damn, it's only on 3%. Well, balls. Well, I'm actually in a good flanking position here. If I can just exploit this gap in the train. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reload. And he's not dead either. That's annoying. And this SU's now looking at me, and he's very unhappy. And train wagons do not stop anti-armor shells. Okay, reload, reload, reload. Okay, T-29 gone. SU-85 is going to be picked up in a second on the flank. That'll force him to displace. And he's dead anyway. Time to push forwards again. That Locust is coming around the flank. If I set up here, get ready to ambush. Got him. Empty the mag. Reload. Is there a manual reload button, by the way? I need to actually check that. And the Sexton could go for it. The Sturv is in position as well. 8 seconds. Don't really want to stick out, but got the spotting on the Sexton anyway. Of course, he will have spotted me. Almost reloaded. Nabbed the kill. Okay. Oh, I'm capturing the enemy base. When did that happen? A Again, empty the mag. Okay, just don't sit still, don't sit still. You know, this behaviour used to irritate the living daylights out of me when I first ran into it in World of Tanks. My first World War II tankery was World War II Online, and you don't see this kind of behaviour here in that game. So that back and forth rocking, now I understand why light tanks do it. I've just had 2 wins. This is unnatural. 3rd class and some automatic fire extinguishers as well. Well, don't actually catch fire in this very often. Tend to explode first. Let's go again. 3. Let's see if I can make it 3 for 3. Somehow. I even survived that one. That was odd. Again, as I say, guys, be merciless. Rip this apart. Tell me all the things I'm doing wrong, all the things I'm messing up. If it's map specific, hints would be nice, but generally I'm more interested in general principles of tanks. And, oh, matchmaking's been kind once again. Right, so, this map, I know enough to know that this map normally turns into a colossal Charlie Foxtrot at the centre hill, and whoever takes that wins. But you've also got these flanking options here, one through the town and the other round past the lighthouse. And as noted, this is a light tank. I do not like getting into intense fire zones, so I'm going to be avoiding the centre. I'm just going to slip around the side, try and take the lighthouse and generally push from there, but the lighthouse is essentially a corridor, unless you go through the marsh, in which case it gets even more interesting. So, mind you, the town is, well, urban combat is perhaps not the best for light tanks. Tends to favour the heavies, as noted, short sight lines, short ranges, and limited view. Anyhow, forwards, forwards, forwards. And you know what I was saying about not running away from your fire support? Yeah, I'm running away from my fire support, aren't I? Oops. Well, it's got to be done. Okay, all the lights have ploughed in, and there's a gun motor casualty. That's a tank destroyer. Do not want to get face first with that guy, so I'm not even going to try. We're going to skid round the corner, try and exploit this low level here. He's almost disappeared. Hello? Got him. And there's a T-80 there, so now I need to disappear rapidly while I reload. T-80's backed off. All the other tonks will be looking this way, however. Now, what would I do in that T-80's position? I'd be looking for a flank shot against me, or assuming I try and push round, so I'm going to push forwards instead, slip round behind the enemy, and if I can have myself some flanking shots, I can have an escape route into the village if I need it. But that T-29's coming back this way, which could be tricky. Anyhow. Boom. Right, back up. 1 round left in the mag. There's that T-80. Missed. Okay, 15 seconds on the reload. Time to break away again, because I will have made myself highly unpopular. If I can get past that 80 and flank him, there he goes. Right, he's not looking at me. Right, high speed, low drag. The LTVZ-38's coming this way. Isn't going to be in the mood to chat. Get behind a rock. Got him. Proxy spot on the T-80, which is not actually good, because he will just use that info to know exactly where I am. Skid. Handbrake term. Dig in. Wait. Okay, where are you? Of course, in his position, the moment I broke contact, I would have switched back and gone for the marsh path, but the T-29 would have picked him up if he'd done that. So, yeah, there he is. Poking his head over the hill. Oh, ow! Alright, comrade, do you want to play? Let's play. Wait for the T-29 to get here. There he is. Right, so now he's backing up. Hard forwards. Get round his flank once again. Face first into the light tank's a bad idea, even though I've worked that one out. High speed, high speed, high speed. Round his flank. Let the 29 pin him. Find, fix, flank. And hopefully finish. Damn, he's not dead. And in fact, he killed the T-29 in the process. He has got a better gun than I do, at least. He has the advantage of a gun that has a shorter reload. So we're now playing Ring Around the Rosie. Except half a second now and I've reloaded. You want to play? So do I. Okay, right. Change of plan. Back up. Break contact. Force him to poke out. And now that he knows I'm empty, round we go. Eat one. Try not to smack off the rock. And we're back to playing stalemate again, and then someone else flanks and takes out the T-80, and someone else is shooting at me. I am gone. No, 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 no. Bad, 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 bad. Wow, from over there, that was kind of clever. Nice angle. Guns reloaded. Skid forwards. We're 1 up. Okay, 2 up. Where's the enemy? That's the question. I'm the one of only 2 light tanks left. So time to go active scout. Just peek over this ridge. Break back. Nothing else. Loop forwards. Yes, I'm copying this off a video I saw. Break back again. Still nothing. Where is everybody? I wonder if I can... No, it's too heavy. Hoping I'd have enough horsepower to push that forwards as cover. Still nothing. Where have they... Okay, there's the Panzer 1C. But where are the rest of them? Oh, why did I have to ask? There's the LTZ again. Now I can penetrate, of course, but if he decides to inch out... Come on. Oh, never mind. He got hetzed. Okay, right. Poke out again. Use the cover. Okay, Panzer 1C's moved, which lets me nab the high ground. Can I use this for spotting? You know, I think I can. Right. Drink round. We need to find those tonks. We're 3 up at the moment, but with the D2 not mobile... No visual there. Right. This is... I have to admit, this is entertainingly tense. Okay, right, there's the Panzer 1, there's the STRV. Okay, who does not appear to be actually doing very much. So, sight up. Oh, that's why he's not doing very much. Well, we'll just leave him for the Hetzer to finish off. And there's the Matty. Unfortunately, we've lost the M3 in the process now. Can I? Yes, you know what? Change of plan. The SCRV's gone. I do not want to flip this, but the Matty wasn't on that much health, so if I am a little sneaky here, yep, thought as much. Got it. Right, back up before the Panzer 1 gets an option. And now the Panzer 1 has got a sadistic choice. He's the only tank left. He's... If he dies, he loses. If we cap, he loses. Let's just set up and wait for him to break cover, because he's got to try to get back and stop the cap, which means breaking out of the town to the west. Or I could go in and get him, of course. Huh. Where are you? Hetzer's looking. This is probably unwise. I could easily just sit up there and go and wait, but you know what, let's go find him. Ah, there he is! Wow! Right round past the D12, and he killed the D2. Mildly impressed. Annoyed, but let's face it, he wasn't contributing very much beyond spotting. So, poke forwards. Reacquire. He's trying to break me away from the Hetzer. Fine. Not having it. and he's going for a turbo route. He's going to take a sharp right, go round the headland, and come up the island. So, change of plan. Hope he doesn't intimidate the T-127 into moving out of the cap circle, because both Titanium 39 and I have had the same idea. Dash back to intercept. There's a particular bit of line he's got to cross in order to make this work. And it doesn't matter because we've got the capture. And... sod. Almost had him. If he'd been a couple of seconds quick, he would have pulled that off. Okay, right. Somehow 3 for 3. This is not how it normally goes for me. Alright, let's try another one. Let's just see how long it takes the shoe to drop. I swear blind, guys, this is not my normal run of luck in games. Maybe it's just that it's low tier, low pop evening? Who knows? I'm honestly not sure. Or it's just that the Panzer II Luchs is a very, very good little light tank at tier 4, and it's carrying me rather than the other way around. That's entirely possible. The way some people talk about the Luchs, it's entirely possible, actually. Still, matchmaking's a little slow, but then it is 2:30 in the morning, so that's perhaps to be expected. Doopy-doopy-doo. There we go. And I'm bottom tier. And we have at least got what I can only assume is the prototype of the Baneblade. Wow, that thing is a monstrosity. So this map, Erlenberg, yes, I'm aware that the name is called Derpenberg. So there's a couple of choke points. This valley, and this hilltop castle. I'm going to try to take this ridge line, get up onto it, get a scouting position, and, well, at least for the early phase of the game, just kimp bush and spot. That seems like the best thing to do. Again, guys, if you have a better plan for this map, by all means tell me what it is and why it's better. However, that's for the comment section. So, getting away from the tank... Is that turret bigger than my tank? Entirely possible. Okay, so straightforwards. Not much cover on this approach road. I honestly have no idea if trees will hide me the same way a bush will. But for the moment, just skid up, find a low bush, position, stop, pop the net, pop the binocs, and see what appears. And there we go. First spot of the day is a T-28. And it's so tempting to pull the trigger, but I will resist. Look at him there, oblivious, and now behind a house. But the moment I pull the trigger, everyone else will pull the trigger at me. Oh, the temptation. Oh, the temptation. Probably best he's out of line of fire at the moment. Anyhow, the other Luchs has pushed forward, so I'm going to take advantage of that. Get off the ridge line while I'm moving. Use the cover to rapidly advance forward. And then move up again. What concerns me is that we haven't seen very much of the enemy. Neither side has artillery available. And we haven't seen very much of the enemy because they all went up the castle road. Still can't see that T-28. Well, there's a house in the way. And I think our gun line is happily demolishing him. But we've left our flag at the left flank just a little bit open at this point. So time to start pushing forwards a bit, get into the village, see if I can get better eyes on the enemy. Which does of course mean playing peekaboo round corners. So switch from Kimp Bush to well, I believe it's called active scouting, where you're constantly pushing, probing, and constantly on the move. And as it turns out, there's not a lot to be seen because there are all these houses in the way. That's highly inconvenient. That Type 64, however, is more than a match for my Luchs, so I cannot risk trying to get over... Ah! Damn it! Can I get out of this? Do I have enough horsepower to get off this riverbank? Come on, come on, come on. Surface, surface. You're not submerged. Damn. That's that. Yeah. Normal service has been restored. It lied to me. Note to self, if you cannot see the bottom of a river, there is no bottom. Oh, God. Well, that's something to learn. Ladies and gentlemen, that's more like my usual performance. Yeah. Bots. No, bots would not drown themselves. Jag 25, I'm sorry to say, I do not even have that excuse. Learning experiences, ladies and gentlemen, even after 1500 games. If you cannot see the bottom of a river, there effectively is no bottom to the river. So, criticise, critique, point and laugh, do as you see fit, ladies and gentlemen. Until the next time, when I will have hopefully absorbed your comments and tried to improve and learn that tanks do not float, farewell.